I bet I can't fly yet, though. I can't fly. Hardship is an inescapable part of life, we believe, and so our traditions teach us how we might overcome these trials. Perhaps this is why we are quick to adapt to new situations. Or die trying, I guess. As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know what has become of Mavan and Karasaf's remains. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Balakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work, how their attentions fade with every sip. Let us pray the Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, and every village in Thavnir, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant, the High Crucible. Shall we return to Razatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akyali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? I don't remember, actually. The Wakeful Tirana, near the bridge to Razatan, as I recall. Very well, then. Alright, we're gonna head off into this area. I'm gonna move in tank, because I definitely can't DPS as a healer. Although I could probably out-heal the damage. That would be a long and tedious battle, though. Making our way. I'm ready for non-depression. I'm ready for, okay, so here's the thing about Shadowbringers. Was it depressing to a degree? Sure. You know, you gotta save the world from destruction. But it was more like... the Ascian was the big bad. We gotta stop them and their machinations. Bad things might have happened along the way, but this is soul-crushing, despair-ridden storytelling. And it's all. I have apprised Estinian of the situation at Palakistan, so we needn't have that conversation. How do you suppose the others have fared in the capital? I hope things have not been too eventful in our absence. Alphino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear that people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Unfortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city of Al-Zadal's path. Come on. Let us off and away. Wait, I never attuned to that crystal? That's awkward. Thought I did. I definitely did. Guess I did not. That's odd. Does that mean there's a lot of people playing the story right now and are almost at level 90? I wonder. So wait a second. If I can go to the Aether Shard. But I can't go. Oh my god. You're killing me. I can't go to all the dolls. Please. Let's go to the Hall of the Radiant Host and see if we can. What's the word? Attune to the Aetherite at the center. Why couldn't I attune earlier? I don't remember. It didn't let me. I remember that, but I don't remember. Where's sorrow and grief? Forgot to put that on my hot bars, apparently. Jesus. Are you serious? Okay, well, why? I need to find a faster way into this. Oh shit. There's one up here too, so we'll just do that. And we'll carry on with the mission since I apparently still can't attune with the crystal. And apparently I can't walk past a wagon without running into it either. So hopefully this is a, like a, I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point, I'm just, oh, that was marked out because that's where I was, got it. The poor old woman who became a beast said her grandson had gone to call it a stand. I hope you survived. There's a lingering sense of desolation here, but that is much preferable to the panic and chaos we saw before. It will be a struggle for the people to come to terms with these tragedies. They are far stronger than you may think. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we have succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Yeah? Vertra. So Vertra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduta then, but before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all of the cities. If anyone along the way seems unaware, it would be best enlighten them. Sure, why not? So... okay, up the stairs. Okay, I was a little confused. Alright, so we're at Artha. Huge. Then the first person we need to let know is a High Ronan. Oh, the beast's gone. I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beats was going to eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. One down. However many left to go. At least one. Leave me be, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, these beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost, such terrible carnage. And you say there's someone else who would lead Radz-at-Han in his stead. Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Because it seems like there's a mix of British. Like, I don't know, like, British-occupied India. which that wasn't lost on me. Not that I can pronounce her name off the top of my head. Banri Oda Natsuko Ishikawa, that was not lost on me either. Finished rounding up the stragglers. The proclamation will begin shortly. Let's wait here, lest we miss something important. Welcome back, Segenhaft. Alphino told me everything. I was pleased to hear that Ventra has chosen to reveal himself at last. The people of Razadhan need a strong and wise satrap more than ever. People are slowly making their way here, but many are still gripped by fear and doubt. Hopefully Ventra's message of hope will resonate strongly enough with the ones willing to listen and spread to every corner of that land. I hear you were able to bring the situation at Palakistan under control. Every life lost is a tragedy, but you should take pride in doing what you could. When I assumed command during the earlier panic, I did so instinctively and out of necessity. It was not my place to give orders, but I'm glad the people heeded them. But now they have needed but of a true leader, a magnanimous and just satrap who can guide them every step of the way. Fortunately, they are blessed with one such soul. If anyone can protect and guide them through this calamity, it is he. Seriously, if you haven't seen that, you need to watch the Grahatia stepping up. It would seem that people still have lingering doubts, and I cannot blame them. Yet we know what strength has afforded us with one of the first brood on our side. I have faith the citizenry will come to understand and accept him in time. Worm and man working towards a common goal. And with this, I think we're going to get a cutscene, and we will probably end the stream after that.
Look! Someone's coming!
People of Razadhan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Yeah, why did those two women look so epic standing there with the wind blowing?
Very well.
Over the top.
I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Indeed.
Many thanks.
Something uplifting for once. Could you make a less ominous entrance? Are you gonna do a hero's ending? Gentle.
People of Razadhan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
True. I think they will, though. Kids were clapping. People were cheering. Oh, that's it.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Yep.
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Does it?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavne, our home.
That's patriot.
Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant.
That's how you should treat your fellow countrymen.
Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know.
They're not going to argue with you, though.
And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished.
Get it.
I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Well said. See, that's overcoming adversity and diversity.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Ha! Didn't even mean to do that. Oh, and there's the Charlian bunch. Alright, Master Fortuno, how are you gonna shit in our Wheaties today?
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Father.
Be gone.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Charlian, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am here, human.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Suck on that, Fortuno. Yeah.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
So I agree, because if we're gonna go with the science and the metaphysics that was presented to us, this star, Etheres, revolves around the concept of a unified field theory who has been named Aether, right? And there's Aether of the land, Aether of the sea, and Aether of the atmosphere, whatever you want to call it, right? And then this Aether is in the life stream. It lands between the planet and the moon, and it conjoins the two. And this spiritual energy, for lack of a better word, is also the cycle of life and death. So, if all of these beings, every member of the population of whatever on Etheres is part of this ethereal evolution, that whole theory of we are all one and all are one are all would imply that this rot that exists in the ethereal sea of Etheres is not something that could be escaped. It would be kind of like a disease. It would be kind of like a virus in that sense. So, the escape plan, I think, in the context that we are learning about how this works and how it's been presented, I think it's either a plot hole that they're not filling, or that's exactly how it's going to be revealed, and it's going to be shown that even fleeing is only going to cause the destruction of the star and the reflections. So, let's see. And with that, go ahead and go back to automatic.
'Tis by no means madness.
Yes.
With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction.
That is extreme.
And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
That is a huge pill to swallow.
Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine some guy coming up to you and saying, you need to go to the moon?
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star, our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
And then there's that. The lore that brought the
It is for that
dragons
very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears.
here. There's a lot of questions.
Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
You just told a dragon to hurry the hell up.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
That's a sentence.
Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
Bruh.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Go home, garden, and we'll get back to you about going to the moon. I'm just trying to think of, like, if NASA said, by the way, the moon is hollow, it's a spaceship, and we need to get on it to avert, you know, extinction.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Indeed.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
Well, way to be panicky.
All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do?
Good question.
Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy.
Called it.
That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Called it.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
No, I lost it in the battle. Wow. Apparently not.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Live, laugh, love, I guess.
You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive.
Imagine that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Never mind the 7 deadly sins. How about the 7 deadly emotions, apparently? Alright, we're gonna read this, and then that'll be that. Under normal circumstances, the forum's proposal would be regarded as sheer madness, but when the sky burns, even madness can sound appealing. Doubtless Vertra is loath to abandon his home, and yet, absent other options, he cannot dismiss the option out of hand. That, and anybody who says, hey, by the way, the moon is a spaceship, it's a kind of tough pill to swallow. Their solutions sit ill with me, but if life has taught me anything, it's that there is little to be gained from arguing with charlatans. We must take it upon ourselves to find a better way. Even were Vitra to acquiesce to their proposal, just how do the charlatans intend to transport the nation's entire populace to the moon? With magic! We have no better, safer course of action to offer them than fleeing to the moon. I know this, and yet Vertra and his people love their home. There must be something we can do. That soldier of the Radiant there, the if I'm not mistaken, he accompanied Ahawan to Vanaspati. Could it be that he knew Vertra's identity all along? I have been entrusted with a message meant for you and your companions. When you are done speaking amongst yourselves, I would share it with you. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Well, that was a stream, let me tell you. That was a roller coaster of emotion. Thank you for watching. For those of you who will watch this after it has posted, thank you for enduring. And, you know, if you find this content interesting, or absolutely soul-crushing, you know, feel free to add me to your notifications, and we can carry on this journey and suffer together. So with that said, take care, and see you tomorrow.